So we're ready to move from step 5 to step 6. Step 6 is a vitally important step, and that's called property management. I strongly suggest this. If you're just starting out, manage your property yourself. Start with a small deal and start practicing your own management, because that's the only way you learn. You learn from the front line, from real life, from real-time experiences. It is one of the most valuable learning experiences a person can go through, because if you don't know how to manage your property, you don't know a good property manager from a bad one. So what Kim did was she spent about 3 years managing her own property to the point where she felt comfortable in turning over the management to a property management company. So that experience, that learning of management was vital. If you're not willing to do that, I wouldn't recommend getting into real estate investing, because management after the purchase is vital, because a property manager is now responsible for the collection of rent, the selection of tenants, the increasing of value, the protection of value, and the overall well-being of your asset. So at this point, the more you know about management, the better you will be at selecting a property management person or a company. Any comments on that, Dolph?
I fully agree. I strongly encourage people to do their own management for quite a while, because it's only when you start to manage your own properties that you realize what's involved. Otherwise, we all might know philosophically that ultimately we don't want to manage our own properties. You might even be forward-thinking enough to realize that you shouldn't be managing your own properties, because it's going to eat into the time that you could spend looking for new deals. However, you should always manage your first property so that you know what's involved, know what sort of issues come up for property management people, so that when you get to hire your managers, you know exactly what you should be looking for, and you can tell a good manager from a not-so-good one.
So this goes full circle back to step 1, is decide to become an investor, decide to be an active learner, and learn all 6 steps. And so management is a very important step to learn, because again, it goes back to the numbers. Now you're going real time. Now you're going real numbers. If you find a manager who's saying, I'm saving money for you, by cutting down expenses, well, they may not be doing repairs. And just because they're saving you money in expenses and not doing repairs, they're actually damaging your property by not what's called deferred maintenance in the jargon or the parlance of the industry. It is a very important part of the process to learn. That's step 6. So I'll reiterate again, all 6 steps are important. All 6 steps require different skills, different things to learn, different technologies to learn. If one step is left out, for instance, management, the whole thing can be the biggest nightmare. So the people I hear the most complaints about real estate are people who tried real estate but lost at it. And the reason they lost at it is often because one of the steps was missing or 2 of the steps was missing. And today they'll tell you, oh, real estate is terrible. Don't invest in it. You'll lose money and all this. But generally, if you really inspect and ask them what happened, you'll find that 1 or 2 of the 6 steps was missing.
I fully agree with that.